Good morning. I'm going to set my cup down. Welcome to Midweek Musings here at Trinity Heights United Methodist Church. I'm Kent Little, pastor. It's good to have you join me, whether you're joining in this moment or whether you find this later at a later time or date on our Facebook page or on our YouTube channel. I'm going to try to zoom this out a little. I don't know if it's going to work or not, but nope, it doesn't. I think one of the recent updates, for whatever reason, zoomed the live video feature in a little bit because I don't remember my head being this big. I have a big head, but I don't remember it being this big in the videos in the past. So I set the camera out away from me a little bit. Anyway, welcome. Glad you're here. I decided to take us to a little different scenery this morning. I usually do my midweek musings in the office, and this morning I decided to come into the sanctuary. I'll show you that. I really like our banners. I'll show you that you can only see the bottom of it, but so that's the whole banner. Anyway. I really enjoy the banners we have here at Trinity Heights. So today is a little busier than we have been, partly because I'm going to lower this a little bit too. I'm sorry, I didn't check all my technicalities before I started. Anyway, we're firing our Welcome on Wednesdays back up today. We took a little break over the holidays and the first of the year, so today we have our full Wednesday night activities. Today at 4:30 we're having my study, Theology Matters. Haven't decided exactly what we're going to study. So I perused my library, and I came up with about 5 different books of various topics that I'm going to present to the class today at 4:30 to see what we might want to delve into. A couple of the books address the issue of Christian nationalism and the concerns and problems that presents to our faith, to our Christian faith. One of the books is about doing justice work and how we take care of ourselves in the midst of that. With all the injustice in our world and many people in our church and beyond our church asking what can I do, it can seem so overwhelming, and so one of the books is just about, for lack of better words, pacing ourselves, not becoming overwhelmed, but also participating in the vision of Christ and what we believe. The vision of the beloved community of the kingdom of God, and so I think it's a good book. Another one of the books is a maybe more traditional, maybe more contemporary traditional, if that's a thing. Bible study. It's written by Brian McLaren, author, theologian, pastor. Who takes us through 52 weeks of the year, and it kind of follows the common lectionary. The title of the book is "We Make the Road by Walking," and so that would be a possibility. I can't remember now the other book. Anyway, we'll look at them tonight and this afternoon decide what we want to do, and we'll go from there. So anyway, that starts this afternoon at 4:30. If you're interested in that, I will say that well, if you're interested in that, please show up. Or if you can't make it tonight, let me know that you're interested so I can let you know what book that we landed on. And so looking forward to that, and then tonight at 5:30 is, I believe, well, I think the Bells practice at 4:30 maybe, if I'm right. And so the Bell Choir will be practicing as well. Then at 5:30 we'll have our Welcome on Wednesday, our WOW meal. Of course, it's open to anybody and everyone. I think Stephanie said we're having like a chili cheese tater tot casserole of sorts. It sounds really good to me. She told me, she said, think of chili cheese fries, only with tater tots in a casserole. So anyway, I'm looking forward to that. Sounds good. And cinnamon rolls. So that sounds good. And then following that, and then of course have some programming for children if we have any children show up with our families, and then choir practice at 6:30. So we got things up and rolling again. So looking forward to that. Lots of things on the horizon. This coming Sunday, February 8th, a couple of things before I get into the theme of the day. I announced last Sunday we're going to have I think this will be 3 years in a row, at least since I've been here, our Super Bowl party in the evening. And so since the Super Bowl is Sunday, I invited everyone to wear their favorite Seattle Seahawks or New England Patriot shirt, jersey, etc. If those aren't your teams, if those aren't your favorite teams, just wear whatever you have if you want to. I'm probably going to I'm not going to wear my Chiefs jersey. I'll probably wear one of my Chiefs pullovers. And so anyway, the Super Bowl, we'll have a little fun during worship on that. Go Chiefs next year. And so anyway, we'll have a little, and then at 5:30 in the fellowship hall, we're going to have our Super Bowl party. We'll have the game up on the screen. Everybody's invited to bring their favorite game food, tailgate food, finger food, whatever we want to call it. There's always plenty of food. We do like to eat around here. So that's coming up, and then so just for something different for the Super Bowl party, I printed out some Super Bowl bingo cards. So we're gonna, for those who want to play the game, we'll do Super Bowl bingo, and then I'm gonna have some minor prizes if you get a bingo, and so it'll be fun. And then of course we always say, if football isn't your thing, that's okay, come anyway. And if you want to bring a favorite board game or card game and sit at the table and see if you can recruit some others to play with you, that's great too. Well, the most important part of doing this is just getting together, getting to know one another better, building relationships and building community. So that's Sunday evening at 5:30. So anyway, so that's those are the things that we'll be doing. In terms of worship on Sunday, we'll be dealing with a familiar passage from our scripture tradition. Jesus speaking to the community, and his words of you are the light of the world, and you are the salt of the earth. And then he goes on to say one thing. We'll deal a little with that. We'll wrestle a little with that. What exactly was Jesus talking about? How are we to be salt? What does that mean? And how are we to be light? And what does that mean? So we'll explore that a little bit, and then he goes on to say a couple of interesting things. He says he hasn't come to abolish the law. That The law is still in place. He's come to fulfill it. And then he tells the community, your righteousness needs to exceed that of the Sadducees and Pharisees. The Sadducees and Pharisees teach the law, and Jesus indicates that we need to follow that. We need to actually later in the gospel he says, "Do as they teach you." And then referencing some of the Pharisees and Sadducees, not all of them, but some of them, but don't do what they do. And so anyway, it's a common shortcoming of we Christians often, we preachers often. You know, it's easy to preach. Sometimes it's more difficult to practice what we preach, and so Jesus is giving us a cautionary comment. But he is saying that we should follow the law. The law hasn't gone away. Jesus was a good Jew. He practiced as a good Jew. And so we're going to wrestle with that a little bit. What does it mean to be salt and light? And what are the implications of that? What would the original audience have heard in those words in terms of practice? And then we need to be attentive to the law as Jesus has fulfilled it for us. And so anyway, so little wrestling with maybe some new ideas or new thoughts about what the meaning of all this is. We'll deal a little bit with that on Sunday morning as well. So anyway, it has warmed up outside a little bit. Hope you can get outside. Yesterday I saw a number of people out walking. The snow has melted significantly, though there's still some out there. I think maybe it's supposed to be in the 50s, and I think it's supposed to warm up through the weekend. I think it's supposed to be maybe in the high 50s, low 60s, I think I saw. Anyway, so hope you can get out and enjoy that. Hope you can be here Sunday morning with us. Hope you can be here tonight for either choir practice, the book study at 4:30, or the meal, and then of course Sunday morning at 10 o'clock, either here in person or the services online. Now, I will mention too that our primary live streaming equipment is still down. It's still under repair. Maybe another couple of weeks. So we're doing it like this. We're just using my phone, and so you don't go to YouTube to find it. Go to our Facebook page to find the link, or not the link, but to find the live stream, and that link to our Facebook page link is in a number of places, including on our website. So anyway, so the live stream service is only on Facebook for the next few more weeks. And so if you want to watch, make sure you go there as opposed to our YouTube channel. The sound is not as crisp as with our regular equipment, but it's doable. You can still hear and understand. So that's the main thing, that it's available. So anyway, thanks for joining me. I hope you have a great day. It's a great day here in Newton. Sun is shining. It's warming up a little bit. Thanks for being here. It's always good to chat, whether you're actually here right now or whether you join and find this later. Most importantly, as we say here at Trinity Heights, we strive to be at peace with all and to be a light and to love one another, every single other, until there are no others, only one beloved community of all. May it be so. May it be so. Thanks for joining me. Have a great day. Goodbye, and God bless.